Good afternoon, friends. Today we are going to start our DSA journey. I would be here to teach you important problems that are required to clear interviews. So the first problem that comes in our journey is that two sum. Now why two sum? Because two sum is considered easy, but I would say that it is not easy. It is easy if you know the concept behind it, but it is base of the problem. So you have to study it in order to start your journey. So in this to find two numbers whose sum would be equals to the given target. Like here we are given the array 2, 7, 11, and 15, and we are asked to find two numbers such that their sum would be equals to target 9. So the output is in this case is 0 comma 1 because the index of the 2 is 0 and index of 7 is 1. So 2 plus 7 equals to 9. So we will return index of 2 and index of 7 in the output. Similarly, in this case, we are given array 3, 2, and 4, and we are given target equals to 6. We have to find two numbers whose sum is equal to 6. So we can clearly see that 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So the index of 2 is 1 and index of 4 is 2. So we return 1 comma 2 as output. Now let us first understand what the problem is actually asking us. So we would head to my OneNote that I made. Okay, so let us see here. We are given array nums and target. We have to find two indices of nums such that sum of those two indices is equal to target. So in this case, we are given nums array as 2, 7, 11, 15, and we are given target equals to 9. So what is the first approach that comes to your mind? Now the first approach would be like we could just simply iterate through the array two times and we would find the pair that sums equals to that sum up to target 9. Like we would start from this, uh, we will start from this, just wait a second. We will start from here and iterate through this whole part, and we could clearly see that 2 plus 7 equals to 9. So we return the index 0 comma 1 as output. But do you know what is the time complexity of the solution? I think and I hope that you all know that iterating the array, the time complexity of this is big of n square because we are iterating the whole array for each number n. The time complexity of the solution would be n square because we are iterating through the whole array for each number. So, so for this we are iterating through whole array. For this we are iterating through whole array. For this we are iterating through whole array. So we are iterating n cross n times. So that is n square solution. Now what is the optimization that we could think of? If you notice in the first solution we are iterating through the same number multiple times. So like when we were here we iterated through 7, 11, 15. When we came to 7 we iterated again through 11, 15. So you can see that for 2 also we iterated 11 and 15. For 7 also we iterated 11 and 15. So that is why that is how we could optimize the solution, that we keep track of the number that we have already visited and check if the already visited numbers add up to my current number to make the target 9. So if we could do that, we could reduce the solution from n square to n because we are iterating through each number only one time. That is why our optimal solution would be like using hash map. So what we would do in hash map, that we will iterate through the array, and if we find the complement, what is now first of all what is complement of the number? So we have to find two numbers whose sum equals to 9, whose sum is equal to 9. So if I found the number 2, so what is the other number that would add up to 9. So that would be 9 minus 2 equal to 7, that is 7. So similarly, we are iterating through 2. We would find if the complement of the number is present in the hash map. If it is present, then we would simply return the index of that complement and this current number. If it is not present, then we would simply push this number along with its index in the hash map. So I have made a note here. Notice that if a plus b equals to target, that is mean number 1 plus number 2 is equal to target. So if we have found number 1, then number 2 would be what? Target minus number 1. So to solve this solution, we would use the same idea. We could see the diagram here. So the nums array is given as 3, 7, 11, and 2, and we are given target equals to 9. So in the first iteration, we are at here. Now to find the what is the complement of 3? So 9 minus 3 equal to 6. So we check if 6 is present in the hash map. No. In the first iteration, the hash map will be empty, so 6 is not present in the hash map. So we would simply push 3 along with the index 0. That is, we have done here 3 comma 0. Now in the second iteration, we go to 7. What is the complement of 7? That is 9 minus 7 equals to 2. Now we check if 2 is present in the hash map or not. We can clearly see that in the second iteration 2 will be not present in the hash map because we have not encountered any 2 up to this point. So the answer would be no. So we would simply push 7 along with its index 1. Now the third iteration is 11. Now what is the complement of this 11 that would make the sum equals to 9? That would be 2, because 9 minus 11 equals to minus 2. So we would check if minus 2 is present in the hash map or not. So we can clearly see that minus 2 is also not present in the hash map. So we would just simply iterate. We would simply uh, insert this along with its index 11 comma 2. So we insert this. Now again in the next iteration, we check the complement for number 4, that is 2. So the complement of 2 would be 9 minus 2 equal to 7. So is 7 is present in the hash map or not? You can clearly see that 7 is present in the hash map. So we would simply return the index of this 2, that is 3, and the index of complement we found, that is 1. So we would return 3 comma 1, and that this is our answer. So let us get to the code and see how we would code it. Okay, so first of all, we need an unordered map to store the number along with its index. So unordered map int comma int mp. I hope you all know how to create unordered map in C++ or in the language you know. So n equals to nums dot size. Now we will loop through each number. Int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Now what is the index? What is the complement of this current number? The complement would be target minus nums of I. Suppose we are target is 9. Suppose target is 9, then the complement of this current number would be 9 minus nums of I. Are you clear about that? Hope you all are. If you have any confusion, do let me know in the comments. Okay, so we have found the complement, and then we will check if this complement is present in the hash map or not. So for checking this, we could say mp dot find complement, and if it is not equal to mp dot end, that means there is at least one complement that is present in the hash map. So that means we have found the complement. So what we would do is that simply return this complement, index of the complement, along with this current index, because we have to return the complement index and the current index. That would, these two numbers will add up to target. that we are given. If we're not able to find the complement, we would simply just insert this current number along with its index. So nums of I equals to I. And if we are and if we are out of the loop, that means we have not found, that would sum up to 9. So we will return minus 1 comma minus 1. Let us check the solution. Okay, so all the test case have been passed. Let us submit this. Okay, as you can see, our solution is very optimal and it beats the 100% of the solutions. So I hope you liked my video. If you do like it, do consider subscribing my channel. So that is all for the day. I hope you have a good day.